So the Division just came out the other day. I thought it would be important to get a review, but me being me, I didn't want to give you some shitty half-ass review with 2 hours worth of gameplay. This character right now currently has about 8 hours worth of gameplay on it. I played the beta, so I have about roughly 14 hours worth of total gameplay and all. So on this channel, I want to give you honest, no bullshit, just straight information. So this review is straight to the point, no bullshit, let's get into it. So I've had years of experience with MMOs and shooters. I've played a lot of RPGs, and I can say this game really does put together both of those very, very well. It does a good job of not making it too boring, but at the same time not making it, too much about the shooting. So it's not too much like Call of Duty, and it's not too much like Final Fantasy. You know, it's not got too much of one side. It's perfectly balanced. So to give you kind of an idea of that, we'll go over skills, abilities, inventory, all that later. But a couple things I wanted to hit on about this game is the movement is very crisp. I mean, Tom Clancy, I hate to hate on you, but your games do not do justice sometimes. It's just the shooting, the movement. And I've just never been a Tom Clancy fan. I'm sorry for those of you who are watching this and you are big Tom Clancy fans. I personally thought Rainbow Six Siege was crap, all because of the aiming and the movement. Great game, great idea. Just movement and aiming. That's all it's about. On a shooter, you have to have good aiming. You have to have good fluent movements. Otherwise, the core mechanics of the game is just shit. The end product is shit. You polish a turd, it's still a turd. It is what it is. So this game, perfect. The aiming is great. The cover to cover system, as you can see right here, you can move cover to cover easy. Has an X, it shows you just hold it. You can easily go from cover to cover. You get here, you can pop out. It's very smooth, very fluent. I like the vibe of this game. It's very entertaining. You're in a city full of criminals, and at any time, you can you can run into people like this guy. I don't know if you heard him over my talking, but he just called me an asshole. And well, actually, that's a woman. Huh. Anyway, at any point you can run into people mugging people. I mean, it's just you're walking down the road and have something to do, just out of nowhere. So now I'm gonna try not to make this video too long, but I really want to go in depth and just hit the nail on the head. So, RPG aspects, the skills. We'll get in. Let's go ahead and talk about the RPG aspects. Let's go to the inventory first, real quick. So, just like a lot of other games, different colors show different rarities. Like this is blue level rare, and this is a green level rare. And I think that there's a yellow. I think it's just green, blue, and yellow. But as you can see, this is different rare than this, and just because it's a blue or a green doesn't mean it's better. It's based off the level too. As you can see, I have two greens, just one different level than the other. And another thing I like to point out, if you can see right here, minor attributes, you have all these different attributes that go on all these pieces of armor. And that's really where you get to choose your customization. And you can see the blue has 3 instead of 2. So, the blue gear has better stuff. So, the blue is better than green, obviously. Same thing with your weapons. Your weapons, pretty awesome. You can actually mod out your weapons. I think this is really cool. So, let me go to this one and show you. This is a perfect example, because here I have this on. It reduces threat. The silencer. I have the magazine on. It increases my magazine size, which in turn will increase my DPS with this gun. If you don't know what DPS is, it's damage per second. So the higher that is, the more damage you're going to do. So in turn, that is really what you want to get up the most. You want to get the best DPS you can. And this right here is also going to help. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the mods. It's pretty easy to mod out. You find a lot of stuff. There is a crafting system, which I'll show you in a minute. Your skills right here, you have 3 trees. I'll show you how to unlock these. It's very easy. It's not your conventional RPG type style. And then you have your talents, and these are interesting. You get 4 slots, and basically you only have 4 slots to put stuff on. I initially thought it was a little bit different, but from what I understand, you have 4 slots. You get, the 4th one once you get the medical wing to 100%, you get this one unlocked. So by level 25 and medical wing 100%, you'll have all 4 talents. Perks, these are all these are equipped. As long as you unlock them, they're equipped. Okay, so here's how you get the perks. This is gonna show you kind of how the game's progression system works with skills and stuff. So you do medical missions, and you can help medical, like there's medical missions on the map. I'll show you those in a little bit. But basically, you do those, you get these, so you get points, which is your money. I have 1120 right now. So if I buy this virus lab, I get that skill and I get that perk. Same thing with the quarantine. If I buy the quarantine, I get all those skill rewards and I get the perks. So that, I mean, that's pretty common sense, or it's pretty common understanding, I guess you could say, not common sense. But in the abilities, under your perks, I would like to show you this though. This is kind of cool. You have different mods. There's 5 mods for every single one of these skills. So you may look at this and be like, oh, there's only 12 skills, that's not too big. Well, no, there's really 12 skills, times 5, because every single one of these skills has 5 mods. So that definitely leaves room for customization. You can only have 2 of these skills on at a time though. That's kind of a bummer. But, they really make you pick and choose, So the medical, this is the support tree, and the tech is really the tree for, it's really just the offensive tree is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so now we got the skills done.
Hey.
Now let's get into the MMO aspects. This is something that, like, I feel a lot of MMOs kind of ruin the game with, is the MMO aspect. Because a lot of times a game will just throw other players in with you and say, here you go, you're in a world with other players, just do whatever, play with other people, whatever. They don't really help you get teams. Well, I'm going to show you right here why I love how this game is set up. You come to a mission, automatically, first thing, find agents. So right here, you can choose difficulty, and then that difficulty will depend on who you get, and then you can go into matchmaking and find people. It even tells you how popular this mission is right now. So, I mean, they make it so easy to get into a game. They make it quick, efficient for most players. You don't have to do this to do this mission. I actually did this mission solo. It's easy. It's easy. If you put this on normal, I mean, the average player can easily get through it. See, and that's the start of the mission. The average player easily can walk through that on normal. But as soon as you put it up to hard, I had me and 2 other friends going in there, and it was a massacre. It was tough, and I'm really glad that they made it hard. Games are just too easy these days, so that's pretty awesome that they made this game difficult, and you can choose hard or normal. So, and obviously by doing it on hard, you do get better stuff, and you really do. Just to show you, look at all the colored gear I have. I mean, most people who play this game look at it and be like, oh, it's mostly green. Well, on my other character, I did it on normal, and she got mostly whites and very little greens. But this one, I've gotten several blues on this one. So by doing it on hard, you really do get better gear. And as far as gear is concerned, gear drops drop for everybody. So if I kill something and I'm with friends, they get the drop. They get a drop too, not the same drop, but a drop. Only downside is there is no trading. So MMO aspect is great. I give it a 10 out of 10. Most games don't execute it very well. This is the map. So this is what the whole map looks like, and it even tells you the level of the areas. And this is the last area you go to, and this is the dark zone. So there's what, like 6 areas in the dark zone. Yeah, and I haven't gone into the dark zone yet, but as far as the dark zone is concerned, it has separate loot. There's a separate level for dark zone, separate loot for dark zone, separate currency for dark zone. The best gear in the game is in dark zone, from what I understand, but it's gonna be hard to get. And the thing that's awesome about the dark zone is that in the dark zone, when you get gear, it's considered quarantine, so you have to send it off. Well, you can't just walk it there. You have to call a helicopter. And the cool thing about that is that when you call the helicopter, every player in the game knows exactly where you're at and about that the helicopter is coming. So because everybody else knows, it's like a free-for-all, and if they kill you, they get your loot and they can send it off. But also, if they kill you, you know, they can be seen easily. They can be seen easily because when someone kills another player, they get a bounty, and bounties you can even see the red bounty over their head. Like if they were somewhere over there, I could see them through the wall, and I would know they're over there. So let me go over there. You know, I think that's a good idea though, to make it recognizably or noticeable is what I'm trying to say. Noticeable that they're there. So to finish this up review, let's sum this up. You know, the Dark Zone, very awesome PvP aspect. MMO aspect, great, done very well considerably. RPG aspect was nailed. I mean, they really did a good job on it. The overall feel to the game, the atmosphere is great. And I mean that's really all I have for you guys right now. Okay, sorry. That's all I have. That's really all I have for you guys right now. So I would buy this game. The whole reason you're here is to see whether you'd buy this game and whether you would not. I'm broke as shit. I'm a broke college student. I would buy this game again. You know, just coming from somebody who doesn't really have a lot of money, definitely worth 60 bucks. I would buy it again. I do not regret buying this game like I do most of my games. This was a very good game to buy. Even my friends who have it, they even say so. But you know, yet again, I am still what I would call the honeymoon phase, where you get that game and it's just great for a while. So if I get any changes and any different opinions on this game after this review or post-review, I will do a post-review review, if that makes any sense. Or maybe a review part 2, I don't know. But I don't think it's going to change. This is such a great game. I highly recommend it. Get it. Play with your friends. It's completely co-op. Everything is so easy to get into. I mean, if you want to play with your friends, group management, boom, friends, invite, they come right to you. Takes a total of a minute, maybe 2 for them to load in here, and they're good to go. You guys are playing. So I hope this helped. If you guys have any ideas for anything you'd want to see, you know, maybe you want to see Mission Hard, maybe you want to see some Dark Zone stuff. I mean, whatever it is, let me know. I'll make a video on it. You know, maybe it's like, maybe you know you're thinking, hey Cloud, I want to see, you know, I want to see some missions on hard. I want to challenge. You know, can you make a video on that so I can see what it's like before I actually get the game? You know, sure, I'll make it. Just let me know in the comments. So I hope this actually helped out some people in deciding whether or not they want to, you know, actually get this game or not. So, yeah, if this helped out, leave a like, maybe subscribe, more content to come.